Hello and welcome to the first ever VLIXN Game Dev livestream. My name is Hamdan and I am a Unity developer. Now, VLIXN Game Dev is created to share to all the game developers about game dev related projects. Now, I have set up a small company that does casual games for my clients. However, we have not yet published anything of our own working title. So the purpose of this stream is to share the ongoing work that I had done. Also, you have to know that I am not a fully experienced game developer. I am mostly learning as I go, projects by projects. Now, I want to improve more on my Unity development skills as well as my programming skills. So sit back, relax, and have a look at the process of making my own game. For today, I'm just going to share with you what I have done so far on my own game called Age of AI. The project actually started early in 2020 until you know what happened. However, I did not find the time to work on it since then. So I actually stopped in the middle of March. Even when working from home, I'm mostly procrastinating and trying to find ideas. Is it just me, or is it really hard to find the best working flow for your gameplay? Um, the Age of AI is actually a third-person shooter that is set in a sci-fi environment. Now, the idea is that the world is actually experiencing a drastic advancement in technology, and most of the work done by humans is replaced with AI. Now, this had caused the divide of humans into different factions. So, Age of AI actually has four different factions, which is called the Gearheads, Brain Soup, Gold Trash, and the Rebellions. I do not really like the idea of it being called Rebellion, but we're gonna stick with that for now. So, you are one of the rebellions, which your main goal is actually to take down the corporation called Diana. Now, Diana is actually a rearrangement for the word AI, DNA. Now, your mission will be based on helping each faction in return of their favor. So basically, the idea is you helping out each factions in order to take down this corporation. As you progress, you will encounter the children, which is the robots that you can see on the screen that you're actually shooting at right now. They are the AI created by Diana to stop any humans from any sort of let's call it misbehavior. So let's have a look at the game. So this is what I have so far. Now, before we start, I want you to feel free to join the chat, give me all the recommendations, opinions, criticism, or if you know any of the problems that I am facing. Please help me out. Anyway, so this is the environment. I'm just going to full screen. So if any of you developers did not know, you can actually hover your mouse over to the scene panel over here and just press shift and space bar, so you get the full screen view. So yeah, that's your main character. I have no idea what to call him. Oh, by the way, the assets, I did not create any of them. It's actually bought from Cinti Studios Sci-Fi City environment. So I bought the asset earlier of this year where they were having a sale. So I decided to use the assets and create my own level design. So far, I actually have 4 different scenes that I have roughly set up. Now, one of it is here, the main city. I also have a mod shop where you'll be assigned on your main missions, a warehouse, or more like a factory where all the Diana children is being built, and also a lab that you will be infiltrating. Infiltrate, not sure which one is the correct word. I think it's infiltrate. Yeah, later on in the game. So anyways, I'm just going to play real quick here. Hold on. Maximize on play. I'm also using Unity Remote so that I can control it on the screen. So if you can see, we have the walking animations. So the animation is I'm actually using Mixamo. Yeah, and I created the animated controllers for it. We can look around. You have the compass up there, which is I saw this tutorial on YouTube. I'm not sure if that's going to be in the final game because it's okay, but I'm not really sure on how to implement it inside the game yet. As you can crouch, you can jump, you can actually run around, you can shoot. So this is so far what I have. So the enemy that you see there actually has a proximity sensor, and then now this is the dialog box. Okay, so let's see if we can get past him without getting noticed. Oh, well, you screwed up. I screwed up. I'm stuck. So oh, run. Okay. So yeah, the controllers are very wonky as of now. I also have a checkpoint over here. So no. So if you get hit enough times, you basically die. That looks bad. I know that looks bad. But yeah, let's click retry and you will spawn at your nearest checkpoint. It's too many of them. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna remove the AI. I mean the children as of now. Let's just remove them real quick so I can show the environment. Yeah, alright. Okay, now we can move freely. Next. Alright. So yeah, so this is the main city. So there are several places that you can actually walk around and maybe aim down your sights. Still a lot more to work on, especially the colliders. The colliders is I'm doing a really bad job at them. Still a lot more actually. So yeah, I actually forgot to mention I have objectives over here, so you can select which mission you want to do first. So the idea is I did this because I want to actually trying to work something with the compass. So let's say for the first objective, steal the access card from Ian. He is usually found on the rooftop club owned by Gold Trash. Be careful as there are guards on every corner. So NE60, that means northeast at 60 degrees. So if I send the camera to northeast, about 60, that's where I should be going. Now, yeah, before I go any further, I apologize if the stream quality is bad. I'm not sure because this is my first live stream and my internet connection is quite poor. So I'm gonna put that down and okay. And so there's an apartment area where you can overall this is the plan actually. There's an apartment area where you get to enter, go to one of the scenes. I haven't worked on it yet. It's just the ideas that I have so far. That's the just gonna turn off the lighting real quick. Yeah, there you go. The parking lot area. All the way up to the rooftop club. Or at least that's what I'm planning for it to look like. I also haven't baked any of the lightings yet. I mean, I roughly baked it at first, and then I'm still not quite happy with how it looks overall. So yeah. Oh, I'm also using LWRP, lightweight render pipeline, or now it's called URP in this project. Basically, I want to take advantage of the shader graph. I haven't tried it out yet, but it looks amazing, and yeah, I want to use some of those effects in the game later on. I'm also using progrits. Let's see any packages that I installed. Timeline recorder, Text Mesh Pro, of course. You have to have that. I mean, the text will look so much more cleaner. Anyways, let me show you the other scenes that I have worked on. Let's go to the mod shop first. No, don't save. So this is the mod shop. It's basically where you would get all your main story missions. That's pretty much it. The whole idea is for it to look very sort of dodgy feeling, but this guy is clearly up to something. For the design of the dialog box, I'm still working on that. I'm really not happy with how everything looked so far, but basically the idea is to make sure that at least I get everything to work for now. That would be great if I'm I'm able to make my Unity to work. Well, that's what you get for using an old machine, I guess. Well, anyways, let's talk about some of the problems that I am facing with the game right now. So the main problem I have right now is the camera movement and the character animator. So I want to make the camera to be able to actually rotate around the character. Excuse me. Yeah, to rotate around the character, and you'll be able to move freely. But somehow, every time that I rotate the camera around, I'm just gonna restart Unity real quick. But somehow, every time I rotate the camera around, and then when I walk, the character suddenly snaps and rotate towards where the camera is facing. So it looks ugly. It looks really ugly, and I don't want that. I haven't quite figured out how to solve that problem. Also, I'm trying to figure out how to make the character aim where the crosshair is pointing at. So right now it looks like it's just aiming in one direction, but the camera is the crosshair actually is pointing at a different direction, and it's shooting aimlessly. But you are able to hit all the targets. Okay, now I'm able to open Unity back up. Sorry about that. Why do this always happens during, you know, some sort of presentation that you are doing? It's always something wrong. So I'm not sure if the stream is actually taking up some of the performance of the PC. I apologize for that. It says, hold on, checking for changes. So yeah, I actually had this idea for quite a while now. I wanted to make something of my own. I'm not expecting it to be the next big thing, but I think this is a really good practice for myself in terms of improving the knowledge of using this engine. And especially with the latest Unity updates, there's a lot more useful tools that you're able to use in terms of making a game, which is fun. And quite recently, I don't know, I think it's just me, I just found out that you can actually use PNG sequence inside of Unity, which to me is actually quite amazing. Okay, so now we're back. So this is actually the whole layout of the mod shop. Yeah, sorry. So let's see, it's actually on the inside. There you go. Now this is actually how everything looks like. It's a very simple scene, but you know, inside the game view, it looks quite interesting actually. I like how it looks. I like how it looks here. Sorry. All right, so for the next scene, I have the lab, which is something that you will infiltrate later on in the game. So you're able to go inside. There's a lot more to do in terms of the props placement. I have no idea yet what to put. There's a lot of stuff, so I have to manipulate most of this stuff to make it look interesting at least. Also, I need to consider the optimization of each level if I want to put a lot of stuff inside. So the cameras here will have its own motion detector. So if it detects any movement, it will trigger to call the security around this building. Okay, and the next one that I have is, hold on. It's a warehouse. I'm not sure if it's hang or just simply stuck. I mean, that's the same thing, right? So anyways, while waiting for it to load, yeah, it's been quite an interesting journey so far. So after all that had happened, you know, around the world, I feel like I need to work back on it. I need to improve more on my skills. I've been busy with work at the office, mostly with my own job. I've also been studying other game engines at the same time. So yeah, I did not really have the time to actually work on the game, which is a shame because I feel like there's so much potential that I can work on inside the age of AI. At least it would really satisfy me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change back the scene. Alright, so this is the whole warehouse area or factory where they are building all the children. So you can see they're all set up here. It's animated to loop to make it look like as if it's being processed. So interesting. The idea is you can see the AI coming up here. It looks like it's processing from one side to the other. I'm not sure if you can see my mouse. Is it not capturing the mouse? I don't think so. Okay, I'm just gonna press play. So this is basically just a quick animation to show the look and feel of the environment. So you can see that the AI is moving around. It looks pretty dope. I just gave myself a pat in the back there. Good job. If you can see the shadow, it's really bad. It looks really jagged. So I really need to work on my uh, big lighting. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm really bad at baking lights. So that's another thing that I want to improve myself. Oh yeah, so since I started this channel, so why not I share with you. All right, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. Hi, welcome back. Sorry about that. Anyways, where was I? Okay, now this is the wrong scene. All right, so the warehouse scene. No, I actually forgot where I was. Where did I stop just now? Anyway, since I started this stream, so I decided why not I share with you guys how I progress to build the game. I really hope that I can get feedbacks from you. What can I improve, or maybe just even help me out in terms of the programming part. There's a lot more to work on, but yeah, why not just stream it out and show to the world how hard is it to actually make a game, right? But yeah, I do not expect this to be a 2 hour, 3 hour long game. Maybe just a really short one to make sure that at least it's out there. That I want to see the feedbacks on people, like do they enjoy this type of game, and where can I improve in terms of making a game. Oh, you can actually see the mouse. Great. So I think I should this to a few of my friends, and I say it does look interesting. The idea is interesting, but I need more feedbacks than that. I mean, I know that there's a lot of bugs inside the game that I can work on. Which obviously when you show your friends, you only show the nice parts, and not the whole thing, the whole struggle that you have to go through in working on the game. So, anyways, that was roughly how the age of AI looks like as of now. So I'm planning to actually start streaming my journey every weekend. Now, today I just want to get it out there, to let people know that I am working on this. I hope that I get a good enough support from everyone. Yeah, just enjoy looking at me building a game. So in the next stream, I will start adding more on the level design, as well as trying to fix some of the issues I'm facing, such as the camera movement. It is really bugging me. Get it? That, it's a lame programmer joke. Anyways, there's a lot more to do. I hope you enjoy what I have shared so far. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified on my next stream. This is VLIXN Game Dev. Until next time.